having attempted for almost a month to obtain an appointment with President Nixon, was granted an interview with his special assistant, Dr. Henry Kissinger. I was invited to Washington to attend that meeting today. However, upon my arrival, was told that Dr. Kissinger would be unavailable and we would meet instead with General Haig of his office. We commended to General Haig the great sense of urgency felt by the families for a meeting at a higher level, and we are hopeful that we will have a new appointment with Dr. Kissinger. In speaking for the administration, General Haig repeatedly expressed the great sympathy and concern felt by the President for the prisoners and their families, but said two things which distressed us greatly. First of all, that the government was not prepared to make any concessions in Paris or elsewhere on behalf of American prisoners of war. And secondly, that the administration was placing heavy reliance on world opinion as an instrument to free our men. I don't think anyone in this country can doubt the loyalty and patriotism of our families of Americans missing and imprisoned in Southeast Asia. Those men went to Vietnam out of a firm sense of duty and a commitment to our country. They were supported in this by their families 100%. And whatever happens to my husband, I will never lose the love I have for this great country of ours. But I can no longer wholeheartedly support an administration which claims a victory in Southeast Asia and has withdrawn almost half its combat troops, leaving behind 1,600 American servicemen, some of whom have been rotting in those prisons for over 6 years. For too long, the families of the men have borne the responsibility for their welfare. We have been mothers to negotiate with the enemy on their behalf. And unless this administration is prepared to make a firm commitment to those men, followed by decisive action to ensure their safe and rapid return, then this war will be the first one in which the American fighting man was declared readily expendable.